Hello everyone, Take the Journey here. Today I'm hitting the call to just a short update video. Hopefully short. I don't want to edit. Hopefully it's short. Just wanted to kind of have an opportunity to talk to you guys about everything that's happened. Because I miss you guys, and I feel like you guys should know what's going on, and also the fact that you guys never really knew why I kind of disappeared for so long off of YouTube, and I just wanted to apologize for that as well, because I feel really bad, really bad. And anyone who has watched my channel that I've talked to knows, like I tell them all the time, I hate the fact that I feel like I kind of backstabbed you guys and just disappeared. Like I feel like the dad that wanted to go get milk and never came back. And I am sorry, and I don't ever want to do that again to you guys. And I know you guys are like cringing, like, oh, you think we need you? Pathetic. But I just feel horrible because I remember there were some people that legitimately would comment things like, hey, you helped me get through the day and stuff like that. And so it just hurts, because I feel like I could have done more and I could have been there for those people. But I wanted to explain myself and tell you guys where I've been, why I've been gone for so long, and also what's gonna happen now for the channel. And the channel is very much coming back, and I know I've said this like the last 4 times and then I just would disappear again, but no joke, this is it for reals this time. I posted 2 videos in the span of 3 days, and that's a good sign. That means I'm actually hardcore trying. First of all, let's see. I don't know where I should start. Should I start with what I want to do with the channel? I guess I'll leave that for after. So first I'm going to talk about why I was gone for so long. And then I'm going to talk about my mindset and mental state right now. And then I'll talk about around the end where the channel is going, what new content I'm going to be bringing that no other YouTuber has ever done. So this is why I'm hyped as hell, because I think I'm actually going to get traction from this. So first of all, where did I go? I stopped doing YouTube around October last year. Or wait, no, the year before last year. What's this year? Wait, hold on. Was it 2019? I don't think it was 2019. Now I gotta check. My last hardcore video, Haunt the Real Slender Game, part 4. That was my last official video. The rest were kind of like weeks and weeks apart. They don't really count. So yeah, October 26th of 2019 was officially pretty much the last time I ever really was doing YouTube consistently. Then I did the charity stream, which was really great. By the way, we rose, I think it was $200, which was one of my dreams off my checklist to do. So hyped as hell that we did that. So that was great. I kind of just was doing live streams because I was in a weird mood set, and I'll explain soon what that was. And then I just didn't do anything. The reason why was because I had a girlfriend for 2 years that I was with, that I was in love with, and we broke it off. Whoa, Take the Journey. You mean to say that this whole thing was just over a woman? Yes. I was practically thrown into probably the deepest depression I've ever been in my whole life, and I hate when people toss that word around like, oh, I'm depressed. It was a hard day at work today. Like, I know what depression is, and that was depression. Like that was like for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I would just cry in bed every night listening to music, sad music, and I didn't do anything. Like, nothing made me happy. I just was in bed, and I think I played video games. I think that's really all I ever did anymore. I stopped YouTube because I I already have a thing where I don't like being fake on YouTube. It's just cringe. It's like, what's the point? So, like, I was not happy and I was not gonna do good videos. I just wasn't gonna be happy. Like, what's the point? And it took me until, I would say, let's see, a year later, really, until I fully kind of recovered from that, because that relationship was my life. So, I don't know. There's not much else to say about that. That's about it. And it's like, Jurny, that's it? There's nothing else? You know, you didn't die? Like, nah, that's about it. It was just depression from a relationship that ended. And I just didn't do YouTube, and it sucks because I feel like if I had never stopped, I probably would. I personally think that I'd be around 10,000 subscribers right now. I think, and making good views, maybe even 1,000 views a vid. If I had never stopped, because the traction was so good. Every new video I did got 100 views the first day, and then would go up to 200 to 300 views the next week. So now my mental state now. I mean, I've gotten better. I've recovered from it. I moved on. I'm fine. It's still, you know, of course, it's still always going to be a little bit of a scar, but, you know, life goes on. But when losing someone like that, I was tossed back into this state of loneliness that I had only had before I was in the relationship with my ex. So I was basically depressed again, but not the same. Like, I was always kind of sad that I was alone in general before I had a girlfriend. So you know, that was already hard enough, and then I got the girlfriend and it was perfect and everything was fine, and now I'm on my own again. So it's just like something I had to get used to again, and that was really, really fucking hard. Excuse my language. I'm trying not to cuss as much, because the kids who watch my channel, whoa, or I don't know, I just don't like cussing. So first of all, before I continue, then of course I posted the Only in Darkness video. So that I was like, all right, I'm gonna get back into YouTube, and that video was actually one I recorded way a long time ago. And just edited most of it and then never finished it because I just didn't care about YouTube at the time. I was just in the depressed state that I just didn't want to finish editing. And I posted that, but then I still hated editing, and I always found an excuse not to record another video. Then I was like, you know what? I have some extra money on the side from work. I'm just gonna hire an editor. And I did have an editor for a little bit. His name's Aiden, and he's great. He's hilarious. He's been a long time fan. Huge supporter. And he just was like, I'll edit for you, dude. And it was great. And he edited the Linger indie horror game video. He edited Siren Head Retribution, and he edited Husk, which was the most recent video that he did for me. You know, nothing against him or anything. It's just the fact that he had his own thing. You know, he had to edit for other people. I didn't have much money to give him. Like, I didn't want to waste his time. And then on top of that, I still was lazy, bro. Like, imagine, even with an editor, I just didn't want to do a video. Like, and I think that's just because I wasn't interested in YouTube anymore. Like, I honestly kind of just lost the taste of excitement and fun and feeling of importance, I guess, on YouTube anymore. So I just didn't, I don't know, I just didn't do it. But then I don't know what happened. Just one day I woke up and I'm like, I thought of the most cool video in the world. I'm like, what if I came back? And cause I always in the back of my head wanted to come back. I just didn't have the willpower. But then I just woke up with this crazy idea. I'm like, what if I made this like really cool like montage? I was like, how cool would it be if I made a montage of me dressing up in my trench coat, getting my gloves on, getting ready cause I'm coming back. Like, and just make it the most epic, most cinematic, cool thing in the world. And I'm like, that sounds fun. I want to do that, and I want to come back to YouTube, and I want to do vlogs, and I want to do journeys again. So fun fact, Let's Plays are fun. I do enjoy doing them, but what I love, like what I'm extremely passionate for, is the journeys I would do. And in case you're new here, you don't know what those are, there's a playlist, wherever it is. But basically what they are is they're kind of like these over-exaggerated vlogs. They're like mini movies. It's like the hardest thing to explain. I never know how to explain it to people. I just call them journeys because that's what they are. Where I just take the journey and do something stupid, but I try to make it the most epic thing in the world. Like there's one called Take the Job or Jurny. I don't know. I always talk about myself in third person. I don't know, bro. Where Jurny goes and tries to get a job, but he does it in the most stupid way. And then there's Take the Pika, or not Take the Pika. Wait, is it called Take the Pika? Yeah, Take the Pika. One of my favorite journeys I've ever made, where Jurny becomes an anime character and plays Pokemon Go in public and tries to be like he's an anime character, which is great. And then there's one of my all-time favorites. What's it called? Take the MegaCon. That one was real. That's probably the best one. Editing wise, and I don't know, it's crazy cool. Those I'm obsessed with. Unfortunately, I just never knew how to do one again because the Laz Effect, which was my best friend, and still is, but we just never talk now because we just don't live near each other anymore, and we just never have really any time to talk or hang out again. So he was always in those videos, and he was always my cameraman, and like he would create the vibe with me that would make this perfect, just this harmony in all the journeys that just would make it. It's like I always felt like I was you know, it was like Batman and Robin. I didn't have my Robin. It's just weird. I don't know. I just felt like I was useless without Laz, and I'm not gonna lie. That's why I never ever did a journey again. But I want to now. I think it's like, you know what? I can do it by myself. All right. I'm sure I can. I just gotta scoop up my balls and just do it. Like Shia LaBeouf would say, just do it. Basically, a month goes by, then finally Husk comes along. Aiden posts, or we post that video. It does alright. And then I'm like, alright, this isn't gonna work if I want to post consistently. Because the problem is I would have to send him the video, which would already take like about a day because my internet's crap. And I had to export everything, and then he would get it, then he'd have to edit it, which would take time, and then he'd have to send it to me, so it would take like a week for a video to come back. It just wasn't worth the hassle because I would never be able to get videos consistently. He had other things he had to focus on, so he couldn't edit faster than that. I was like, you know, if I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna really come back to YouTube, I have to just suck it up and just do it. I have to just edit the video myself, film the video myself, post that crap, edit it in a day like I used to. Because I used to post every day, every single day. Now, to be fair, if you guys have noticed, my new videos, my recent 2 videos, the hospital indie horror game video with the mummy, and then the goth boy gets anxiety from a horror game, which is not all there. Those are edited pretty, like, not insanely, but they're like more than previous videos in the past. Most of my videos were just jump cuts, and maybe once in a blue moon a zoom into my face or something like that. But these ones I'm actually adding like a little bit of memes here and there, a little spicy, and then some like funnier edits, and then actual like the whole time there's like sometimes it zooms in my face and stuff. And jump cuts were really easy to just boom 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 boom, jump cut, it's done. I cut out anything that was stupid or slow, and then boom, I can post it, the end. Because it was super easy, super simple, and I could post it and then do the next video. This is a little bit harder. It requires a lot more time and effort, but I think I can do it. It might take a little bit more than one day, so it might be maybe instead of one day, every 2 days a video, or every 3 days a video, but not more than that. I think I can handle that. Now, my mental state now that I finished talking about all that crap, I'm still, you know, in this weird kind of mope. I'm very excited though to get back into YouTube, and the reason why is because it's gonna sound cringe, guys, alright, but I don't know if you ever seen a movie called Fight Club, but that is my favorite movie ever made, and it's helped me a lot through life with a lot of different things, even actually about who I am now, which I think I might make a separate video all about that. I'm sure you guys might be a little ooh about my makeup now, and in some videos you might notice my nails are painted, and on my wallpaper, of course, you see all that stuff, and there's a whole reason behind that, and it's because now I have discovered that I am, the easiest way to explain it is I'm gender fluid. That's the easiest way to explain it. But what it really is I'm a two-spirit, And a two-spirit is basically someone who believes that there is a masculine and feminine spirit that makes up who they are. Now there's a lot more to how that happened, how I discovered that, which I might make a separate video for. If you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about that, comment below so I know. But it's just, that would be a long video. That's a whole other 30-20 minute video. So this is just a sit down thing. Let me know if you guys like this too. If you want me to sit down more and just talk to you guys for 20 minutes about what's going on in my life, if that is actually entertaining to you somehow, that's fine. This is a way easier video to edit. It's just jump cuts. That's pretty much all it is. So that would be good for me anyway. And plus, hey, free counseling. Well, you know, I'm talking to you guys, but like I don't know. I'll be quiet now. My mental state now is just kind of there's a lot going on, and I feel like everybody has a lot going on. So that's why I don't like to talk about it, because I feel like everyone else would want to talk about it too. It's just that they're strong and they're holding it in. So I feel like I should be strong and just hold it in, because everyone has problems, everybody has stress, you know, everyone has a aspect that they're struggling with or that they're depressed with. Why should mine be more important than theirs? So that's kind of why I don't really try not to talk about my problems, because it just, I find them invaluable when it comes to talking about it, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But to get back to Fight Club. Fight Club is just the best movie in the world. The end. And it just kind of wakes you up and shakes you if you've ever seen it. I'm not going to spoil it. If you haven't seen it, just look it up or watch it and then come back to this video and you'll understand. Like an easy way to not spoil it is, it just inspires me to wake up and realize, hey, you know, your life is ending 1 minute at a time. And that's true. So make something of it. You know, do your dream. And I have been recently collecting steelbooks because I'm obsessed with movies and they're kind of like my thing. And I got the Fight Club steelbook and I watched it and I cried and I was like, I gotta get back to YouTube. Like, what am I doing? Like, I woke up. Like, I just woke up. I had this huge premonition that, whoa, what am I doing with my life? I need to do my dream again. What's wrong with me? I was going somewhere and I was having so much fun. And now it's back. Now everything is back. When I start editing that new video, I was like, wow, what have I been doing? This is fun. I actually, like I hate editing still. It's still stressful. But the desire and the burning sensation of passion I had for YouTube is back. And I'm just gonna keep doing it as long as I can, and until I hit my goal, 1 million subscribers one day. And I'm gonna keep going, of course. That's just my first goal. So here's where it comes to where's my channel going? What's this new content I keep talking about? I invested in a new lens for my camera, which I have not used yet. Because the problem is I need a cameraman, or I need to somehow have the camera very far. But the lens is extremely cinematic. It makes it look like a movie, okay friends? Like a high definition movie. Invested in, because I'm like, I had the craziest idea. What if the journeys, like there's the vlog journeys, but then there's this new series of journeys that I had in my head. What if I do let's plays of journeys, right? And the thing is that I do a very small, like, minute skit / journey of every single indie horror game that I ever play, and any game at all that I play, where I started out like basically like a live action thing of whatever the indie horror game is for like a minute, for like 60 seconds, and then the let's play will actually start. So like that's like the intro for the video, and I just think that would be so fun, and it would be so cool, and it would be so awesome, and it would be great, and it would be perfect, and it would make like an actual like TV, almost like a TV series of journeys. And I could still do let's plays, that's the main thing, and then the journey thing would just be the spicy Mamma Mia on top. That will make it so cool and unique. And I've never heard of anyone ever doing this. Like, people make skits about video games all the time. That's not what I'm saying. But they don't do it. First of all, they don't do it for every single game they play. Unless I could be wrong, and I just don't know. But I'm pretty certain that no one's done this. Every single game they play, any game, like it could be like a nobody game, you know, indie game that like just, you know, like it's not even that good, like, and I can just make a movie on it. Problem is I don't have a cameraman, and I have very little money in order to produce consistent videos. I just don't know how to do it yet. The 60-second thing is good. The fact that it would be short is good. But the problem is that if I want to make it actually decent, like a decent short film thingy, I need good prompts, I need good editing, I need good lighting, I need good costumes, I need a script, which I'm very, very, very bad at writing scripts, and I just always get writer's block. I always have a great idea in my head, but it's so hard to write it out on paper. I do not know why. I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to just like overwork myself to the point where I have like 4 or 3 videos ahead that are already finished and ready to be posted, so that way I have time to like make this a short film. But then the problem is like, how am I supposed to make a Jurny short film for every single Let's Play if I have to use the Let's Plays to stall to make one? Because then obviously some Let's Plays are going to be posted without Jurnies then, and the whole point is that what makes my channel unique is that every single one will have a Jurny. So that's what I want to do. I just am not sure how yet. I'm brainstorming. I might just end up having to do some and not all. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. I'm back on YouTube, guys. I've missed you all so much. I love you guys, and I can't wait to do Jurnies. Like I feel like it's really gonna be the turning point in this channel, and I think I'm gonna grow so much from it, and I'm hyped. I just need to figure out how to do it. I already bought the lens. I already have most of the equipment. I just need time and the money for props. Oh, forgot one last thing, very important. I'll probably make another video about it because I have to kind of announce it again. A weekly stream, just a one stream, live stream of me helping smaller YouTubers with everything, like just like reviewing their whole channel, critiquing it, and shouting them out, obviously because they're on the live stream to anyone who's watching, and basically help them and give them everything that I have when it comes to advice, information, experience to be successful on YouTube. Now I'm not saying I'm I'm freaking 1 million subscribers, super successful YouTuber here, but I do think that I got a lot of good stuff. Like I think my thumbnails are pretty good. I think that my videos are edited okay. Like I think it compared to like the everyday Joe that tries to just start YouTube, I think I am above average. I guess I'll have to make like a ticket thing. I don't know. I guess I'll have to make like a list of people. So if you're interested in being in that, comment below and I will add you to the list and schedule it. So I'll make a new video whenever I post that, and I'll schedule it and say this is the day it's going to be, comment blah 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 and all that stuff. But I really want to do that. I think that'd be really cool. I think it'd be a fun way for me to help small YouTubers because I've always wanted to do that. I just didn't really know how to, and I never really want to make like a long ass video of explaining the basics because sometimes the basics aren't for everybody. Like sometimes there's just different basics for every different person. It just depends. It would be really fun to just live stream and help them, and then I could live stream because I enjoy live streaming with you guys. It's just that I can't play games usually because my internet's just not good enough. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to say. This is a freaking 40-minute video I'm gonna have to edit down, so fun times. I feel glad that I talked to you guys about this and got this all off my chest. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you when I hit the call to the next Jurny. Adios, guys.
Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you